South Korean gaming giant Krafton, known for titles including PUBG Battlegrounds and Battlegrounds Mobile India, has acquired a controlling stake in Nautilus Mobile, a Pune-based game development studio renowned for its popular real cricket franchise. The 118 crore rupee transaction marks Krafton's first control deal in India. And to take us through the contours of the deal and more, joining me now is Sean Hugh-Nilsson, CEO of Krafton India. Sean, welcome to Startup Street. Now, this acquisition marks Krafton's first controlling stake in an Indian company. You were an existing investor. Tell us what made you bet big on Nautilus Mobile, and you can also walk through us the details of the deal. Will Nautilus remain an independent entity? What happens to the team? And, Jet Synthesis also remains as a significant minority investor. If you could confirm this.
Yes, thank you for having me here. We have worked together and built a trust and relationship with the Nautilus for the last 3 years since our first initial investment in the studio. And it gave us conviction that we can create something bigger and something greater if we can work more closely with the Nautilus team. We are now holding more than 75% of the company through this acquisition by paying 118 crore to Jet Synthesis, in addition to the earlier investment that I mentioned in 2022. Jet Synthesis still remains as a significant minority shareholder, and they will play strategic roles in some areas such as esports. And the studio will remain independent. Of course, we are willing to provide much bigger support after this acquisition.
Sure. And we'll just get into that. So you clarified 75% is what you own now in Nautilus. And, Sean, with the IPL currently underway and Nautilus Mobile being famous for its real cricket franchise, how do you envision Krafton's global expertise and tech capabilities, elevating the real cricket series in terms of innovation and global appeal? What are the big plans going forward? How do you plan to empower the brand?
Well, I think that is exactly the reason why we are acquiring controlling stake in the studio. And also that's why Nautilus team and Jet Synthesis are happy to have this acquisition working for all of us. Although Nautilus is a great game developer, especially in mobile cricket game field, but it has certain limitations, mainly due to the lack of scale. Krafton, we are number 2 in Korea and maybe around top 10 as a listed gaming company. We have around 20 plus internal studios and also large global publishing capacity. We will facilitate real cricket team to observe technological know-hows and utilize our global publishing capacity from Krafton's global teams.
Okay, so what is the kind of impact you see real cricket making globally? What is the kind of demand you're seeing? And also, how do you see this partnership strengthening the sports gaming sector, both in India and globally?
As we are aware, cricket's popularity as sports are getting stronger in India and also globally. I believe there are stronger demands for good quality cricket games. Although there are few good mobile cricket games, mainly from India in the market, but it's still relatively small compared to other sports games like football, basketball, and baseball. I believe through this partnership between Krafton and Nautilus, we can position cricket video games as one of the major sports games alongside football, basketball, and etc., etc.
Okay. Sean, Krafton has already made substantial investments in India, particularly in esports and mobile gaming. And in alignment to Krafton's commitment to the Make in India initiative of supporting local game developers, driving innovation and creating jobs, will we see more acquisitions going forward?
Yes, certainly. I think India has much bigger potential as a game development powerhouse than what we are seeing right now. I think Krafton is deeply invested into this market, and also we are planning to build our own R&D capacity in addition to acquisitions like Nautilus.
Okay. One final question before I let you go. The gaming industry has experienced explosive growth in recent years. Sean, how do you foresee the gaming landscape evolving in India, especially within the mobile gaming sector? What trends are you most excited about?
I think first there are more abundant investments coming from global and also local investors, strategic and financial, which will strengthen game development ecosystem in the country. And also secondly, I can see more young folks are interested in game development as their career options. And also fundamentally, Indian gamers are now demanding more high quality content and also more willing to pay, especially if they can find the value in the game as quality entertainment.
Okay, Sean, on that note, I'll have to wrap up our conversation. But many thanks for joining us today on Startup Street and wish you the very best for all your growth plans.
Thank you. Thank you, Shruti.